Okay, guys. Get my chat up here. Twitch, I'll get you started too. Welcome, Twitch. Room screen going. It's a little late start today. Hello. Ouch. We are back on working on this cover. Let me get this lamp off. But probably don't need all these lamps on since we got the sun shining in right in my face through the blinds here. Uh, those of you on YouTube can't see that though. But thank you for the like. Already one like, thank you. All right, let's get working. We were cleaning up the line work on the bow character, just cleaning up these kind of grayish lines. So yeah, I've been doing a little bit of work offline on these while I was at my day job. But we finally got our 3-day weekend, so we'll be trying to get as much of this done as we can. Hopefully before that 3-day weekend ends, I can send this off because this was approved by the publisher and the author. And I think they didn't want me to make much changes. But I was like, this is not going out this sloppy. Nope. Nope. So we got the noses done. Yep, we cleaned up Rocky, got rid of some lines. Hey, what's going on, Pre? Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Hope your day is going well. What you up to? We got the sun out. It's starting to warm up a little bit. I think all the rest of this week is supposed to be like in the mid the 40s. So all that snow we got in the past 2, 3 weeks, hopefully most of it'll be gone. That'll be too bad for those that were expecting the white Christmas. We'll see. Getting some lunch right now. It's freezing in Florida. Wait, what's the temp in Florida? Hey, Rome Dog, welcome. How you doing today, Rome? Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a great day. Are you out there already? In the 30s at night? Still, that's dang. You got that cold way down there. It's like, yeah, it's like hoodie and jacket weather for you guys. Man, 50 would be like the summer for us. So being in the mid 40s or low mid 40s, I'll take it. Especially when it was got down to like zero. Shoot, I don't know. There was some nice. About to hit it. Okay, Rome. Have a good day. Have a safe day out there in those streets, on those roads, in those shops. Oh yeah, we were tweaking these lines. Hold on a second, guys. My wife is calling me. Thanks. It's a foggy day, so we're driving safe today. Okay. Heck yeah, for you guys. Artists, YouTubers. Thank you, Rome. Uh okay, guys. I gotta take a break. I forgot I gotta run an errand. So I'm gonna put a BRB on here. I'm gonna leave this going because it shouldn't take me too long. I forgot we have an order and we have to go pick up. I'm gonna leave this going. Uh, it'll probably be like 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. Where's my brush here? BRB. Come on. BRB 15, 20. All right, guys. Uh Twitch, I'm just gonna put you on break screen real quick. Change this. Hey Dave, did the Sunday thing get rescheduled? Yeah, it's for tonight. Um Lunch dude. Not yet. Not yet, Dave. But we had a grocery order I have to go pick up, so I'm gonna run and go get that real quick. But you guys can stick around if you want. I'll be back. Sorry, no music. I was thinking about it, but yeah, it's tonight at 7 Central. All right. Uh, let's see. And I'm gonna leave my earbuds. Oops. Gotta have my driving glasses on. Put this in. All right. just got to do stop. Okay, guys, we're back. We're back. Hello? Hello? Oh, finally. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to my go-to pizza topping. Really? This whole time I was talking and my microphone was not picking anything up. Was being a right bugger. A right bugger. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. That's why I say YouTube should have something that shows you that uh, you're recording your audio, like a little audio input um, meter, especially if you're streaming from your phone. Hey, Arte, welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. I was having some technical issues with my microphone, but we should be able to get back to working on our drawing here. Twitch can attest to the fact that I was doing my best to figure it out after not realizing I had no sound for, I don't know, the last 20, 30 minutes. Okay, where's no smudging there. We need eraser. But here we go. We got our sound working again, hopefully. Our audio. Kind of rough when you don't realize your audio is not functioning and you don't realize that. Good thing it wasn't the whole entire stream. I'm surprised it didn't default to the phone microphone. But for some reason, it wanted to tell me it was connected to my earbuds, my earpods. So I don't know if you guys heard the announcement, but tonight is the 30 seconds to masterpiece winner reveal. Starts at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So in about um 4 hours, a little over 4 hours. How do I do this on here? Packages are on the porch, my wife says. Look up packages. Okay. Well, we'll just do it the old fashioned way and go our thumbs up. Thumbs up. Send, right? How do I send it? How am I sending this? There we go. Deliver. Okay. Sorry, guys. Send that. Respond to that. Let's move my water container over so I can get this at least somewhat on screen. So yes, as I was saying, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific or California. I don't know what they call that. Pacific would be 5 hours, right? Okay, so we get some stuff cleaned up. Yeah, they're cleaning this up. Let's see. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Hello. Okay. All right. Yep, it's working. All right. Good thing. Good thing. Good going. Yeah, we fixed that problem. Just making sure I don't want to repeat myself again and again and again. Okay. It wants me to add a Q&A sticker, favorite day of the week. It's really, really trying to push me to make my channel a little more engaging. The activity, at least YouTube's trying. I'll give them that. They're trying. The AI is like, oh boy, this guy's channel would really need some help. Let's suggest a Q&A sticker for his chat. Uh, sorry, YouTube AI. That's not this kind of channel, I guess. They're like, you got 700 something videos on your channel. We need to help you because you need to start making more money because you're using up a lot of storage space here at the data center. Hey, Wendy, welcome. Happy snowmans. Do you guys get snow where you're at? I figured since it's an island, maybe it doesn't get cold enough. And it's not in the Arctic. Anyways, uh welcome back, Wendy. Thank you for joining. I'm wondering if T will have a stream tonight or today. Hey, what's going on, Dondrell? Welcome. Now YouTube is pushing it because I got my sound back on. I was having some sound technical issues with my audio, or maybe it's just all coincidence. Not yet mild and heavy rain. We used to get snowy winters, but climate change has impacted that. That's too bad. Unless you guys really don't like snow, and that's a good thing. But then that means no snowmen. You have to make fake snow to make a real snowman. And that is a thing. Yeah, all our snow is starting to melt. As I was saying before, I realized that my audio was not working at all or picking up anything I was saying. Uh, it is a couple degrees above freezing, so things are actually starting to melt. And it's supposed to be somewhere in the 40s, mid 40s, all this week. So, yeah, a lot of the snow will start to melt away. So, it probably won't be much of a white Christmas. Kind of like the past 2 or 3 years, maybe even longer, that I've noticed, uh, where we haven't gotten much snowfall. So probably Dondrell is chilling. Hey, Dondrell, I hope you weren't offended by my comments. I didn't mean anything by it. And I didn't want to say that in chat because that always just comes off as sometimes can lead to even more um, miscommunication. I hate chat. No, sorry, I won't. But I did enjoy your stream today. It was kind of a short one. It was a very short stream today, which is fine. We all have our days. We got stuff to do, got stuff to take care of. Like I think that's why I had issues with my audio because I had to run and go pick up a grocery order that we forgot about. And so I had to let my stream sit because I didn't want to stop and start it. I had just started it like 10 minutes before. My wife said, "Hey, you got to go pick up that order." So when I came back, because I left my earbud here and the phone running, and I came back, I didn't realize my audio wasn't working as soon as I put my earbud in. I didn't think to check it. So for 20 to 30 minutes, there was no audio. I was like, why isn't anybody in chat? When you referred to the tree as being foolish, I instantly got confused. I thought the tree was doing a good thing. Instead, being foolish doesn't mean it's not. Being foolish doesn't mean not doing a good thing. Overall, after everyone's input, I get it now. Sometimes I see stuff in things and not realize that not everybody's gonna see that perspective. So sometimes I'm like, why am I even saying this? But I don't want to not be um, saying my piece. Sometimes I don't need to say my piece. That was one of the things that I was talking about while the audio was not working, so nobody heard it. Was that my last job? I got fired from it because I put my foot in my mouth. But I don't know. I I also see it as I don't know if I was sticking up for somebody, but just feeling for somebody who was being treated like crap because um somebody else feeling like and I don't even know if that person felt like crap after the interaction with this other person. But sometimes you just say stuff and not realize what you're saying in the moment. Well, you know what you're saying, but you don't realize somebody might actually hear what you're saying. And I wasn't trying to speak softly. Damn, I've been fired for speaking up for someone else as well. Yeah, it's like, but then again, like, does that person that's not speaking up, like, did did they need me stepping in saying something? But I was just making a comment. I was just making a comment about this person or people who come in have um no empathy towards other people and treat them kind of like crap or dismissive of this person and what they're like trying to tell them. So, but yeah, God, do I even remember what I said? But you know, I've been at that job for 5 years, and I think part of me was like, I think this was some I was saying when the audio was out. Like, part of me was like trying to let me know that it might be time for a change, and like, there's nothing wrong with moving on from what might be considered safe. because sometimes we don't allow ourselves to experience stuff because we're afraid of making a change. Typically, usually, the a fear of the unknown. But then my I don't know, that part of me, my subconscious or whatever comes in and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna make you say this comment." Not make me, but you say this thing that's gonna get you in trouble. The green on green looks good in the background. Thanks. It's almost like uh, camouflage, but it's supposed to be grass, but it's just like a kind of like a nice chunky uh, marker pencil or something. They give it a name. It's called um, grunge. So it kind of has like a rough edge to it. But I was like, oh, it works perfect for the grass. Oh, grungy inker. So it gives it like a grungy look. I like Christmas. Yeah, I like Christmas with family. I don't like the whole commercial aspect of Christmas. Spending time with family, which you don't usually get to do as much because always having to work. They don't let you take time off on Christmas. I guess you could take time off on Christmas. I don't always have to be that guy making sure shifts are covered, even though it is my job to make sure things are scheduled. Looks even better when you zoom out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't even see what I'm doing. It's so the printing on this, if they print this, probably be about this size. So what I'm doing, you can barely even see it. But it does create like a fuzzy edge when it does get printed because of the two contrasting colors of the line. But I could do one line and they'd probably be fine with it. But me, I'm not fine with it. I'm like, this is my work. My name's on this piece and it's gonna look exactly how I would like it to look. You don't tell me when to turn this in. I love the cobalt blue. Yeah, the collar. Yep. That's the thing with digital. So you get these nice colors. Get that because it's light in your face. But there's nothing like light reflected off pigment on a surface. I actually prefer that over the digital image, but some things I just don't want to put time into doing um, in a physical way. If I had to make changes every time they needed to make changes, I would not want to have to redraw or repaint, put all that time into it just to make one little change, one little adjustment. Especially for something that's gonna get printed. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I'll be working on Christmas again. I think my wife is also working, so it's not like we really do much. But, yeah, I think I'm working 7 to 3, so we'll have the evening unless she's working late, but at least that way I could probably make something, make a little food or let's see. I don't know if I have the day before Christmas off. I can prep some stuff, make something decent. It's funny because Christmas always comes up too fast. Too fast. Playing with pixels, picky pixels, these are picky pixels, winky winky pixels. So is anybody else working Christmas or do you do people have Christmas plans for Christmas? What is everybody doing for Christmas? Do are there some people that don't celebrate Christmas? Yeah, this backside's definitely gonna have to get um, darkened 'cause it's too light. Actually, we're coming up on towards the end of ours. Might have to check the face. Just relaxing this holiday, no celebrating with any family or friends, no get-togethers. It's got to be weird. I guess Christmas is Christmas wherever, but it's got to be weird. Maybe if you don't know, um, you've never been like to anywhere where they have snow. Like it's got to be weird though that Christmas um, for some people isn't cold and wet or snowy or like that. I mean, Christmas in tropical regions would be kind of strange, but I guess if you grow up with that, then you know that's your Christmas. Growing up in the Midwest, where it's cold and snowy and dark, that's what that's what I see Christmas as. Okay, the hand, that's not gonna get touched. Yeah. Okay, anywhere else where I didn't get like you guys decorate palm trees? Uh-oh. Okay, we got some areas that what's going on here? Oh, I know, it's the collar. It's the collar. It's the collar. There we go. It's the collar. Oh, same here. Yeah. The city has the trees lit up all around. Okay. Yeah, at least they try to make it festive. And Santa Claus runs around in shorts and a t-shirt. I guess it's not that warm. When I think West Coast, California, on the coast there, I think like sun and warmth. But if it were like Hawaii, Christmas in Hawaii, where it's like 80s, mid 80s all year round, that'd be strange. Okay, we still have some to do on this face area. Hold on. Didn't mean to erase that. And this. Hold on. Whoops. What's wait, hold on a second. No, it's supposed to be this. Hold on. Turn that off too, man. That's there we go. Wait, what? Come on. Make sure you select the right area. Over there. They'd be happy if it was just like this. And I'd be like, hell no. No, we break up Friday and go back the 5th of January. Oh, what? Oh, just uh, cause of school break. Winter break is what they would call it. Winter break. Oh, winter break. I forget about that. If you work for the school systems, you get that break. Like, man, it'd be nice to have like a 2-week break from work. Oh man, there's a lot of holes that I forgot to fill in. Come on, man. You need a bigger brush, dude. I'm sitting there trying to fill stuff in with a teeny tiny old brush. There we go. And let's do the eraser. Actually, let's erase that. We don't need that filled in. I think the brush is a little too big, but that's okay. We can come in with the eraser, erase some stuff. Um, Let's see. What about this? Um, I feel like there's some lines. Again, I don't know why I even bother with this part because you can't see it amongst the rest of that stuff. Just gets lost in noise of, but you do need to fill in these areas. Oops. Right. And we'll just go around, yeah, like this stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot about this stuff. Forgot about this. Man, did you guys hear about Rob Reiner? That isn't that crazy? What the hey? They're saying his son killed him and his wife. At first, I was thinking it was his dad. Uh, I can't remember his name. But I'm like, wait a second, his dad passed away like a little while ago, and I did not realize he was the son-in-law. He played the son-in-law in Archie Bunker. I didn't realize he was Meathead. I'm like trying to look at him, like trying to picture him as a young dude. Yeah, he did. He's done a lot of movies and stuff. Um, he was. I don't know if you ever saw or heard of Archie Bunker. It was it was a pretty huge deal back in the 70s. Was it the 70s? American television. Uh, Trying to think of some of the movies he did. Some movies, I'm like, "Really? He did that movie?" Um, I think this one got past that a little bit. Yep. I'm just wondering, like, were they murdered in their sleep? That's that's pretty gruesome in itself. I guess the if it was the son, they were saying he was like a drug addict or something like that, which is no excuse, but still. Um, Wonder if they ever have like celebrity unsolved mysteries, murders. I hear Dick Van Dyke recently turned 100. Yeah, Mr. Van Dyke. We don't really hear a whole lot about him much anymore. I don't know if he's still acting at all, but at 100 years old, I mean, if you're still going strong, he's probably like, "Man, I've had my time. I'll move over for all these younger actors." He's probably like, "The world's gone to hell in a handbag, and Hollywood or movie making isn't like what it used to be, and I don't want to have any part in it." But yeah, if you're acting at 100 years old, that is pretty amazing. Yeah, Chimney, Chim Cheerio. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. No, I don't think I've seen that movie since I was probably a kid. Wasn't there another one? Let's see. Um, I think they're usually Disney movies. Yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Wasn't he? Yep, Dick Van Dyke and Sally Ann Howes. Howes? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. American British musical fantasy film. Clint Eastwood getting on, but he's still directing. Yeah, yeah, I guess. He's like, "Man, I can't let these pansies take over." Old Dirty Harry. Man, I didn't realize I still had all this up top. I thought I did all this, but I just did the face. I didn't do the external line. Yeah, I did all the facial lines. I didn't do this one either. Boy. Yep, everybody's moving on, passing on to the next world. It's crazy because if I think about it, like, what's it, 2025, 52. If I happen to live another 25 years, it'd be 2050. What are things gonna be like in 2050? Actually, uh, it's that'd be like mid-century. I'd be 70 something years old. Be like my dad's age, like he is right now. I think he'll be 77 and the end of this month. 77. It's funny, your parents could be that old and still look at you. You be in your 50s or whatever, and they still look at you like you're a kid. You could be the most successful kid in the world, person in the world, they still look at you like you're a kid. But I'm pretty fortunate, I have a pretty good relationship with both my parents. No, not everybody has that. Man, I could have just used AI to do all this for me. Like AI, clean up my lines, do all the work for me, man. I mean, whatever you are, ones and zeros. There we go. Now we can move back up here. That's only if I knew how to use AI. I don't even know if it could do that. It probably could. I don't even use Siri on my iPhone. I'll be way behind everybody else. I'll be like 90 something years old and I'll be like, I still don't talk to my phone. I don't I don't talk to my phone. I talk into my phone. And they'll be like, "What's a phone?" well, we're getting there. We're getting around to this other side. We still have this whole edge and um, the ear bit, but I think that's and this paw over here, which I thought I already did, but there's some stuff I need to clean up on it. Yeah, there's still some weird flat. I'll call it flashing because in the printing realm, that's what they would call that. 3D printing should flash or something. But we'll probably be doing late lunch. It's almost 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. here. Probably be doing some late lunch here pretty soon. The old chili verde soup that I made earlier this week or last week. Then I'll probably come back on, do another session, get this thing done so I can work on my painting or rock or start some other painting. I should be working on Christmas gifts. I got all these paintings I could be working on. But these book illustrations take precedent. Hey, Melody. Oh yeah, and I don't want to forget 30 seconds to masterpiece tonight. I gotta set my alarm. That's what I forgot to do was set my alarm so I don't forget. How you doing, Melody? It's good to see you in the channel. Thank you for stopping through. We're just cleaning up some lines. It's, it's it's a game of racing pixels, pixel erasing. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Is it California? And boy, if that it's like what, 7 hours windy? That would be and they approved it. They just wanted some changes, which when I submitted it, it wasn't a finished piece. So I just wanted to kind of give them a heads up on what I was doing to see if that was the right direction. But then they were like, just make this change and turn it in. And I'm like, are you crazy? It's not even done. Make one change. Like, I'm not doing a Bobby the Bear. This ain't no Bobby the Bear book. This is like, this is my work. I'll get it turned in as quickly as I can. It's almost done. It's almost done. Yeah, definitely. I'm not trying to get him my. Now, if I'm working on Bobby the Bear, and that's what it needs to look like, for sure. But I don't know if they still submit. they're I guess it depends on who's asking, but I don't know if they submit to various awards for all their books. I'm assuming they would. The very first book I did, The Little Red Puppy with the Big Idea, um, got some awards, got like 4 or 5 awards, but none of them were for illustration. So I'm trying to get that. Trying to get that. But there's a lot of illustrators out there. I'm like, dang, they do some really, really solid work. So I have my work cut out for me. But I just do what I feel I need to do with these covers, this artwork, and that is it. It's 21:39. Yeah, oh, almost midnight. Oh, wait, 21. So it's 8 hours. So yeah, it'd be 3 a.m. 3 2. Yeah, it's already been submitted. They approved it. They said, make this change, which was so this is the first cover or the cover for book one in this author's series of books. You see there's the pink strip that goes down from the nose to the mouth. That was that was in this, but it was a lot more solid. And they were like, get rid of the pink in the nose. And I'm like, then it won't match the first book. So what I needed to do was I lightened it up because it was big solid column of pink. So I lightened it up like I did here. And so I'm like, I'm trying to stay consistent somewhat. The head in this one, I guess it's a different angle, but the head seems a little taller. No, I think it is a little taller. He's got more of a forehead in the first book, but it's close. I mean, Bo looks pretty close. I like actually they look a lot cuter in this one than they do in this one. But so I kind of wanted to keep that pretty consistent as far as look, the colors and stuff. But um, yeah, Rocky's missing his drool. They didn't cut that out. Where'd the drool go? They didn't cut the drool out, but I might have. Where'd I put the drool? Oh, that's that. Somewhere we lost our drool. Somewhere we lost the drool. Maybe it got turned off. Oh, here it is. Let's see. They didn't. They didn't have me pull the drool, so I'm glad the drool's staying in there. The pink is nice, gives it some realism. Yeah, he's got kind of pinkish skin, so it kind of balances out the pink in his ear tips too. So, and it'll probably print about this size here. Whoops. So the print will probably be about that size. It's hard to tell in all these screens and the drool too. Yep. What happened to my drool? There we go. Turned it off. So, yeah, I was trying to get things to kind of match the original cover, and that I did that this cover last it was like April to the end of June. Well, no, I didn't start in. I think it was in May, and then I finished it sometime early July, mid July, maybe. Um, okay, I'm trying to clean up some of these edges. We got around to here. Oh yeah, there's some stuff that got flashing, and then some stuff that didn't get added. Holes, holes in my drawing. Holes in the drawing. That. mm, ba, 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 da, ba. Okay. Whoops. So yeah, we're getting close to having this one done. I think I could probably finish it tonight, if not tomorrow morning. Depends on you know how much time I have after our thing, because I'll probably do dinner right after that. And I'm not sure what we're gonna have for dinner, but yeah, soon. I want to say 4 o'clock. We'll do our late lunch. All right, Melody. See you later on. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Be ready to go for tonight. Tonight in about 4 hours or 3 hours. Forgot it was almost four. About 3 hours. Actually, okay, so that gives me time to work on this before we go on. Last time, last time I couldn't get the Zoom call to work on my iPad, and I had to use my phone. And I had like a weird, um, I just set up my phone all weird, like standing up on a cup or something. It was just wouldn't like you know, wouldn't get my pad to work. It was strange. Okay, so Okay. Got these ear bits to do, and I think we're probably good on these gray lines, gray pixels. Some kids probably laughing at me like, "Oh man, you could have did that with AI in about 5 seconds, maybe less." Or why would you even draw? Why would you even draw that? Just use AI. AI will do all the work for you. All you have to do is punch in some words. Like, not that easy for me. I've punched in words and it never spat out exactly what I wanted to see. But I guess it doesn't matter with these newfangled artists, AI artists. It's not about what you want, it's about what the AI spits out at you. Me, I don't like to be spat upon, so I'm gonna make my own art. Don't spit on me, AI. Don't spit your garbage on me. Unless it's trained on my garbage. Then spit at me all you want. Whoops. Okay, we need the 1 pixel. Yeah, because oh boy, 1 pixel. All right. Okay. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, whoops, that's erasing. Mm, Anywhere, anywhere else? Anywhere else? Do you see anything? Okay. And where's his hand at? Okay, where's the dark line? Do this. There's some spots over here. Just a few spots. Okay. Mm. Oh man, I keep missing this stuff. Right here. Okay, we're turn these back on. Turn this back on. Hold on, guys. How are we? Okay, there's some stuff here. Let's, okay, I don't know. Mm, Can we smooth out some of this? I'm not big. Nope, this one. Bigger. Let's just smooth these edges a little bit. I don't want them standing out too much. Looks like I already tried to do that a little bit. Okay. Smooth these edges, just smooth them out. Just to smooth them out. I should clean up this edge. Okay. Right. Smooth these out a bit. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Just in case. Just in case. Smooth, 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 smooth. Okay, now I'm gonna turn this back on. Okay, there's our bow. And then there's some bits on the hand, the other paw. Need to get, yeah, I guess if you put, let's turn everything on associated with bow. I feel like there needs to be a shadow. Okay, hold on, guys. That's that. New layer. Let's grab our watercolor. Come on. We don't need it that big. And then it's got this black. Maybe this edge. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. And then you just well, let's clean the edges first. Let's clean this edge, softened it up a little bit. Whoops. Hold on. Redo. Come on. Redo. There we go. Just make this a little smaller. Oh boy. Okay, guys. It's 4:01. Should probably stop here to do our late lunch. Do our late lunch. Then I can come back. Come back, work on this. Let me finish this bit though. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, that puts a little shadow on that. Um, whoops. And okay, and there was also where's the line? This one. How do we do this? So we have this is our color, but how to make it. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. Okay, down here. Inside this bit, uh, maybe there. Okay, and maybe the back of that. Okay, and then all you have to do is add that there, and then now you got that. Not too bad. Gotta hop off now, so thanks for the entertainment. Catch you again. Thank you, Wendy. Have a good evening. I know it's pretty late for you, so yeah, I'll catch you again soon. Hopefully, have a good evening and good sleep. Thank you for joining. And I'll probably sign off too right now because it's time to go and make the late lunch. All right, guys. So, Twitch, I will start with you. Thank you. Anybody that was here in Twitch, thank you for joining. Hope you have a wonderful day or evening, and I'll catch you again here soon. Hopefully. All right, guys. Peace on Twitch. Peace on Twitch. Bye, peace. Twitchy, twitchy. Good night, Wendy. Thanks again. So, we stop Twitch. Twitch is stopped. Exit Twitch. All right, YouTube. Thank you for joining. I want to thank Windy City. We have preschool 3 illustrations. Is that supposed to be E? Rome Dog, thank you for joining. Old School Dave, Caleb Decider, Planeta Art, Dondrell Lee Artistry, and Melody Provenzano. Thank you all. And yeah, come check us out at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the 30 Seconds to Masterpiece Winner Reveals live stream. All right. And hope you all have a good evening or day, wherever you're at in the world. And until next time, bye for now, guys. And thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. And I think we had a sub or 2 the other day. Alright. Take care, everybody. Peace out.